New York City. It's time for the NBA. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves and for the Knicks. And when you consider how athletic, Doris, both these teams are, what do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
Knocked away. Chalk up two there.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the fifth.
Puts it up from 17, and that one off the back of the rim and in. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
That one goes. Count it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Out to the right wing. Releases. They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Inside. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. A 3-ball goes back up. He lays it in.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
To the left side wing. From deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Oh!
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
.156 left in the first. Timberwolves trailed by 4. 14 feet away. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Hey, Doris, you grew up in New York. The pressure of playing in the big city. Is that a real thing?
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. If you're playing in the media capital of the world, everything is magnified. And I think that holds true for the other respective large cities. Los Angeles and Chicago come to mind.
And he makes the first. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Down low, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
The Knicks pull it in.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
There's the triple. Kept alive, Minnesota. And finally they hit one. He's got 6.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Five on the clock. Gets it off. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need to replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game. And really, it's about getting the call right.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Knicks up by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
The Timberwolves trail. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
A putback. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. The first free throw is good. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. arc. It's not going to go for him.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. So they take the lead.
Well, he knew what he wanted to do there. Uses that height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
To the left wing. Minnesota with the rebound. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And he dunks it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
The layup missed. Knicks trailed by 4. Shot clock at 5. A fader. And the Knicks miss again.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. The Knicks shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. To end the drought. The shot comes out. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Driving the lane. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Knicks trailed by 8. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Mark, that is his 5th miss in 7 shots. Knocked loose. Out in his own on the break. Finished off the break. 6 points for him. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 14-6 run. 44 seconds left to play here in the half. Some nice passing by New York here. Can't connect from short range.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
The shot will not fall. He can't get it to go. And the first half is now in the books. Minnesota on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Thibodeau. Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you see?
Well, they're going every time, and we got to put a body on people and go get it.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. What a second quarter for them. They're up by 6 at the break. A nice lead. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
They put a big effort into rebounding back, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
They've been poor offensively. Under 40%, they need to stop settling. Stay patient, move the ball around a bit, and find better looks. It's hard to score in this league. You got to work for it.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Timberwolves leading by 6. Ball's not loose. 3 on 3. And for the Timberwolves. It's good. 8 points for him.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. It's up a 3. The shot that time, not on target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. And a minute played as the second half gets going. A miss that time would have put him up.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And he jams it with authority.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And the Timberwolves call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
A rebound by the Timberwolves. Charity stripe shot. That one, no good. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Count it, good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
16 feet away, and good that time. 6 points for him.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
Off on the layup. Minnesota leading by 4. Out left of the wing. Drills it from outside.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Some nice passing by New York here to the inside.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Shot from the top of the key, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Substitution for the Knicks, number 34. Number 21.
Minnesota in the lead. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Shot clock at 6. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. Can't get it to fall.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And for Minnesota, can they pick up 2?
Yeah, nothing too fancy, just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Shot, high post, and good. He nails it. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead. The Knicks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Good on the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. 13 feet away. Rebound, Minnesota. The layup off target.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Timberwolves passing it around. Fires it up. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
To the paint. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
New York takes timeout. They're trailing by 7. 1:46 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. That one drops for him.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Minnesota.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
Yep, that one goes in there. Timberwolves shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. .46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Number 21 at the line. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that will push the lead to double digits. And so he hits both.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Second chance effort, and the layup is good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. .17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He had to fade back on that one, but still got it to go.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And that one drops for him.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so Minnesota takes the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.